axe I really like all that much is the butcher's knife. I don't know why, but it just works for me really well. The other axes are either too short or don't break as much poise or something like that. I don't know. I just like the butcher's knife. I like Ultra Great Swords, and I've actually used Ultra Great Swords on all of my first playthroughs, except for Demon Souls. But I just prefer Great Swords now. Like, my first playthrough of Dark Souls 2 was so long ago. Alright, Mr. Captain, come on in here. Although, in the network test, the speed of that Ultra Great Sword that they had in there, that was incredible. That thing looks fun to use. Like, if they hand me that thing early on, that might be the weapon I stick with for quite a while. Okay. I am actually going to explore this little area. Yeah, the fun thing that I like about the Butcher's Knife is, on just the regular one-handed R1s, if you equip the Stone Ring, even hitting with the tip will stagger absolutely anybody. Oh, I can't believe I died there. So I actually use the Butcher's Knife most of the time in my offhand, and use it for roll catching. I don't mind going through this area slow, but I really don't feel like it at the moment. Fortunately, I have to, otherwise I'm gonna get wrecked. I don't need to kill the lizards this time. Well, I mean, I said I was gonna go through it slow and then didn't, so I don't know what I'm saying. Wow. Let's do some sprinting and some healing. That was a miss. Oh, got a Knight Helm. I'm not all that much of a fan. Yeah, I actually really like two-handing in Dark Souls 2 specifically. In Dark Souls 1, I'm much more of a one-handed person. But something about the way Dark Souls 2 works, I just prefer going two-handed with everything. But back to what I was saying, I'm not that much of a fan of the, I'm not much of a fan of the Alon Knight armor. I just don't think it looks very good. Wow, that didn't sack it. Yeah, I love having a poke and a sweep. I did not see that second knight that was behind him. Wow. You don't actually get a double strength bonus in Dark Souls 2. In Dark Souls 1, the bonus you get for two-handing came from the increased strength it simulated by two-handing, but in Dark Souls 2 they don't actually do that. They just have different swing modifiers for the two-handed. It's why riposte and backstabs don't suddenly have more damage when you're two-handing, because the AR doesn't actually go up. I think the captain's armor is okay. I don't like it that much either. Like, I've just never... I don't know, it just doesn't appeal to me visually. I thought I was out of range. I thought I was going to be out of range. Yeah, it's more that it lowers the requirements than it boosts your strength in Dark Souls 2. Because if you notice in Dark Souls 1, two-handing on backstabs and riposte doesn't increase the damage on weapons with no strength scaling. Their armor does look like space armor kind of stuff. It is weird. Captain? Okay. Time for attempt number 2 at this section here. I think I'm just gonna lame it out. Oh, I thought I could angle that. Alright, it's gone. Well, the thing in Dark Souls 1 is two-handing does actually increase the AR in the numbers, because it does give you that extra strength bonus. And it doesn't do that in Dark Souls 2. Wow. Man, this went very poorly. Ow. Yeah, in Dark Souls 1, it's the same... You get the same backstab and riposte animations, whether you're one-handed or two-handed. So it shouldn't have changed anything, but it did, because it actually increased your damage rather than changing what the values are in the swings. With me, camera. Okay, let's let's not get lit up by fireballs. Wait for just a second. And sprint. Yeah, I do think they changed the way the crits worked. It checks your AR and then does the crit. And I think that's how they did it in Dark Souls 1, but because of the way they implemented two-handing, two-handing would increase your AR, and that then of course increased your backstab and riposte damage. Oh, I forgot there was an upgraded Twin Blade down here. Yeah, I think the modifier method is better. It's kind of safer from a coding standpoint. Like, you're not leaving it open for exploits like that kind of thing. Although, I have to wonder how they're doing it in Dark Souls 3, because with the riposte tricks you can do with using a resin before you riposte, alright. Let's see if I can pop a resin and make this go by quick. And starting off right away with a nice attack that I know how to dodge. And I'm out of stamina. Darn it. I still think it's the spin attack that you get on the Majestic Greatsword. Oh, nope. Not getting this. Not getting the seppuku ending on this one. I'm not too hurt about that. It's interesting that he uses dark magic for that. Darn it. Tracking on the rolling attacks. There we go. I suppose I should just be doing R2s out of that. Oh, that was quick. Was not expecting that. And that basically canceled out my Estus. There we go. And a stagger. That's nice. Oh. Yeah, I rolled too late and had the wrong angle. Well, time to fight him buffed. Wow. That went fast. I don't think they should close the window. I think they should change resins so that they don't activate as quick and so that they last longer. Because they don't last long enough to really be of any use to anybody at the moment. And they activate so quick you can do crazy stuff like use them before a riposte.